If you are selling GoHighLevel websites and only use the default GoHighLevel templates, then you're leaving a lot of money on the table because there is no way a client will pay thousands of dollars for a boring website like this, but for sure they will if the websites you are selling look like this, or like this. And believe it or not, the biggest factor that differentiates a good website from a standard template one is the custom code. I mean, take a look at this boring website. We have one section here, another one down here, a third one, and a fourth section. Maybe you want to display a gallery or your portfolio, I don't know, but this website looks very, very boring, and I guarantee you that no one will pay good money for such a website. Now, what happens if we apply some custom code to the exact same website? Well, as you can see, it looks 10 times more professional and also feels 10 times more expensive. So, how do we use custom code to improve our GoHighLevel websites? Well, let's take this GoHighLevel website template for example. There are 3 ways you can add custom code to your website. The first one, and the one that you are probably gonna use the least, is the tracking code, header tracking, where you can add URLs for Google fonts or JavaScript libraries or things like that if you want to include them in your project. The next place where you can add custom code is in the custom CSS section, which is this one, and here you can add CSS code that will tremendously improve your website. So let's write a quick snippet, and this way you'll understand what I mean. Let's create a class, let's call it test, and let's add the following property: transition 1 second. Below that, we are going to use the same custom class that we've created, and we are going to use the hover attribute, which means that the properties that we are going to write inside this class will only be applied when we hover over this custom class. Here, let's say transform and scale 1.3, let's say, and then we click save. Now that we have a custom class created, as you can see, nothing happens, but if we add that specific custom class to a button, for example, by going into the advanced tab and then custom class and add the class test, then if we hover over our button, as you can see, it has a nice effect that we've just created with a few lines of custom code. So this is the power of custom code, and of course you can create tons and tons of cool effects for your website, like the one I shown you earlier. And if you want to get access to step-by-step tutorials and copy and paste code snippets for tons of cool effects, click the link in the description and check out my Notion doc, which contains all the effects I've used over the past couple of years to create really good websites for me and my clients. Now, the third and last place where you can use custom code is within a custom code element, which you can get from here. Click on it, and then you have a custom HTML and JavaScript element. If you click on it and then open code editor, you have this little place where you can write your own code. And here, as the title says, you can write HTML code and create entire sections from scratch, or you can use JavaScript to further enhance your website. Let's write a quick HTML code so you get an idea what I'm talking about. And this is just a simple div where we have a bold test text, right? Let's close the tags. Those are tags. This is a div, and this strong tag means that our text will be bolded. Let's also close the div tag, and now if we click save and click on this little button called preview custom code, as you can see, we have a bolded text right here. You can also click again on this button and click here save, and if you click on preview, then you can preview your website with custom code. But this button makes things a bit easier to see what you've done. Furthermore, you can even use the custom CSS classes that you've created here within this custom code element. So let me show you how. If you add this class equals test here, then if we click save and then click save again here, because we cannot see the classes if we preview the website with this button, so we have to see it from here. So if we preview our website, as you can see, we have the bolded text, and if we hover over it, it gets bigger. Of course, you can create much more complex animations and effects using custom code, and if you're curious to see the exact effect I'm showing you right now on the screen, check out this video.